Good afternoon. Welcome to the channel here. Gray cloudy day. I am Gray Cloud, sage of the eternal moment. That moment, right there. This one. The one you're in, I'm in. Not the one yesterday, not the one tomorrow. The one right now. Hit the like button if you don't mind. Think about subscribing if you haven't already. Share it all over the place if you get anything out of what I'm sharing on these videos, and you think that it could possibly help some other people, share it to your other social medias. But I'm going to get back to 50 things that really matter. 50 things that really matter. And we're on number 33. And my eyes are a little blurry. I ain't going to try to force myself to squint too hard, or might make the reading it not as easy. I'd already done this once, but my little buddy Colton, Betty's grandson, my neighbor Betty, he came over, and then I was at the end of the video, and and then he thought I meant for him to leave. I was just needing him to be quiet for a second while I ended it, and then I realized he had done what I was starting hollering on him, and that was on video, so I just trashed that and decided to redo it. But before I redid it, the spirit moved me, and the spirit was like laid on my heart. It's like, why don't you go walking with that boy? So we went walking down where I picked these where I've been going to get. Now these are a little dry. This is from the other day, but there's these roses that are down the gravel road, and you'll be getting a video from that. I'll be editing it. I took a bunch of different little snippets that I'm gonna edit together of me and Colton walking down the road and down to the gravel road and stuff. But I probably won't put that out till tomorrow or something. So because I got this one, 50 Things That Really Matter, and I still need to read the Jesus Calling, which I have read to myself, but I want to do a video and keep up with if I start something, I want to keep on with it. Here we go. Number 33, romance. My first experience with love was with a man whose romantic notions dated back to when knights rescued their damsels in distress. On the evening after our first date, I was so excited that I couldn't sleep. So I retreated to the rooftop outside of my bedroom window to appreciate the full moon and the brightness of the stars. While thinking of my new love, I was startled by the sound of crunching leaves from below. Then all of a sudden, the end of a rope landed next to me on the roof. It was my knight in shining armor. I tied the rope around the chimney, and he climbed up onto the roof. I was so touched. I held him close to me for what seemed to be an eternity. We then slipped back inside and lay on a blanket in front of the window where the moonlight shone brightly. We held each other in a stare and commented on the moon shadow around our bodies. The shadow appeared to be one person, which is how I felt in that moment of pure romance. That relationship taught me how important romance is for a couple. It was through romance that I learned to overlook a partner's idiosyncrasies and instead focus on what makes him special to me. Appreciating what's so right in a relationship rather than what's going wrong helps keep love alive, even in the not so romantic moments. Today, with a busy career, I sometimes feel like I feel like the routines of life are taking over. That the one I love is just the man I come home to, rather than the one I share the beauty of love with. That's when I stop and think of ways to share some special time with him. whether it be through a candlelit bath or a walk in the woods. It always sets the butterflies of romance fluttering. Okay, and then there's a picture there, two people holding hands, whatever, on a beach. Sue me for not being that. Well, I am a romantic at heart, but I've since personally, Gray Cloud is since I'm not looking for romance, and I mean, if the creator places a partner in my life and that'll be fine, but I'm not. I'm not here trying to be all googly eyed over nobody or anybody and all that kind of stuff. Gets frustrating. All these stupid fake accounts are like people catfishing, trying to get information or scam you or try to play on your feelings because they think you're some lonely person and looking for love. And I'm just looking for friendship from people, good community from people. All I, to be honest with you, the romance I have nowadays is with the Lord, with the Creator, with the divine source, with Big Kahuna. I say that all the time. Yeah, Big Kahuna is my boss, but I'm also in love. Like, I love him. I love it. I love the divine. And I'll do anything that the divine wants me to do. Whether you believe it or not is irrelevant. I know it to be true, and I can't prove it to you. So I'm going to do what I know is telling me or asking me to do something. Doesn't mean I'm always running perfectly straight and narrow, but I'm a lot straighter than I have been in years. And that's a good thing. Yep. Imagine that. Taking on a little bit of responsibility. It's making me feel good about life, about what's about to come. But, yeah. Anyway, I try to wind this down and get on out of here. Got to make another video here in a little bit. The Jesus Calling at least. I hope to be, I'm the laptop that Teresa sent. One of the subscribers, but she's a dear friend, like mom, she's just a good friend, awesome friend, and they sent a laptop to me, and it's supposed to be here today. So I'm gonna be tinkering with that when I get it, and just see what's going on. Take me a few days to get it all worked out and figured out, but once I get that going, I'll probably do a lot more. I'll start adventuring into more live streaming. I'm going to be, well, anyway, let's not talk about all that. This is about something that really matters, and I can share any of that information later. So until next time, I hope y'all all have a great, wonderful rest of the day. And Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment here. Over and out. Ditto.